Hello to everybody. My name is Antonis Kryonis and I'm a psychotherapist. Today we will try to make an analysis and also to have some insights from a small part, a small skin of the movie Lord of the Rings. We will try to analyze the skin where Gandalf and the Company of the Five are at the Casa Doom. There appears a demon, a great demon full of fire. So the skin starts with the demon, and Gandalf sees the whole fire and the demon in front of him, and then turning their backs and start to run. So we can see here, and we make an interpretation, and also how we can see as a representation this of everyday life, how we're turning our back to the demons or the subconscious of our own existence. So we have to deal with the subconscious mind of ourselves, and we can see that there are a lot of fears, a lot of displeasure, emotions like anger, lust, hatred. So there are a lot of this stuff there. Most of the time we are not facing this stuff because it is really scaring us, and there is some pain in this. So in the movie we see Gandalf and the five turning their backs, and this demon follows them, as all this subconscious mind, our subconscious mind, follow us in everyday activity, and we are trying to escape. This continues for some time, and then there's a bridge in front of them. They're reaching the bridge, and the rest of the company, except Gandalf, they're passing the bridge. So the bridge here, it symbolizes the awareness. In our life, we have to have some awareness. So we are reaching a point where the things coming in front of us and the life brings in front of us the choice to have an awareness and to pass from this awareness. But the awareness, it's always to see what is in our subconscious, which is our state, our total state. So the only one who stays in the middle of the bridge is Gandalf. So we can see there that only a wizard, so that it means a man with great wisdom and with some kind of abilities can stay there in this awareness. Otherwise, it is very terrifying. This demon, it's you can use it your sword, you can use it your intellect, you can use it your emotions. That only you can stay there if you have a contact with your life force. And the only one that stays there is Gandalf. So Gandalf stays and say, "You shall not pass."
You cannot pass!
An interpretation is that now I'm stopping here, and I'm willing to see the pain, the suffering, and all these things, the displeasure situation that there is inside me, and to recognize this and to see that is a part of me. So this awareness, only Gandalf has this awareness and stops there. Immediately when Gandalf stops and facing this demon, we can see that demon appears much more stronger. The fire increases. So it's the same when we we're willing to see our subconscious mind. So the pain, and also the emotional pain, of course, and other emotions like anger, hatred, it's not so, it's a dissatisfied situation for us. So this, when we stop and we have this awareness, suddenly all this coming in front of us, and it is a very terrifying thing for us. But Gandalf insists and says that I am the secret guardian of the flame of Undur.
I am the servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of Arnor.
That it means I have this energy to face this. So I am connected with inside me with my life force. So I can face these demons. I can face this my subconscious mind. So and this is really very real, that you can face your subconscious mind only if you have a contact with your life force, with your life energy. Otherwise, there is no possibility to face this. It is very scary. So we can see that Gandalf says you cannot pass, and then there is the demon brings in front a sword of fire, and this is a symbol of the great fear. The sword is a symbol that has there are two parts, and one middle part in the sword is the past, one part the future, and the cutting edge is the present. So this fear, the fear of the present, to stay in the present, is real, very important in our lives, to bring ourselves in the present moment. So Gandalf stays there and say, I will face all this situation by bringing myself in the present moment. And of course we can see that he's winning in this battle, and nothing can affect even those great fears from inside. If you have a lot of energy and you are very contacted with your life force, nothing can affect you. So, and then the next thing is a whip. So the demon appears with a whip in his hand, and the whip, of course, is a symbol of the lust. So all this burning inside us, it's with the whip of fire, it's like burning inside us, and it is the lust that it burns us inside us. So the demon tries to hit Gandalf with this whip of fire, and then Gandalf insists and say, now much more willing, you shall not pass.
You shall not pass!
That means the last cannot affect me. I'm very prepared. So I will stay here and I will face that. And then we can see that demon tried to force and to suppress and to press him. And as the demon goes inside the bridge, we can see the bridge that collapses. So it's the same thing as our subconscious coming with our awareness in this conscious state, so this disappears. Of course, we can see that the only thing is not just to face this, but when the demon collapses to the abyss, the whip takes with him the Gandalf. So it is a process. It is a process that it's not only to face your subconscious mind, but when you're facing this, you have to deal with that, and then a change appears, a change to your whole being. So there is a kind of transformation. Then we can see that Gandalf has to fight with this demon as he's going deep in his consciousness, and then there is a kind of transformation for him. And of course this is another part of the movie, but we can understand that this transformation is from someone who is unconscious from his subconscious mind to transforming himself to be conscious for his or her subconscious mind, and then there's a transformation. And this transformation, we can say, it's from self-pity to self-compassion. So this is a really huge transformation in our psychic field. So thank you for today.